If you hit the arrow down below, it will take you to others of this exact same quilt getting stitched out. And I thought I would take you on the last part of the journey of the stitching of the binding on Dawn's quilt right here. I go into some more specifications on an earlier video, so I'm just going to kind of take you around the corner here. I've done my magic corner technique, and when I do that, there's very, very little bulk left, which is very nice. It makes for a beautiful corner. It's all tucked in there wonderfully. I've chosen to use quilt clips on here. I will prep it by putting 4 quilt clips, 2 on each side, or pins of the same situation. My top thread and my bobbin thread are exactly the same because the stitching that I'm doing is the same binding, bringing it over to the front. I'm going to stitch right into that corner. I'm going to lift up my presser foot. I am just about 1 stitch or a half a stitch into that, and I'm going to go ahead and make that corner and stitch right along the edge with a very, very neat top stitch on the binding. I pride myself in beautiful bindings. I love to do bindings, whether they are self-binding like this or whether they are strip binding. Either way is perfectly grand to me. I do increase my stitch length from 2.5 to 3. Why is that? Because there's a lot more distance, depth-wise, to be able to cover. You've got a lot more depth here, and part of the stitch is being taken up in the distance of what's going on with how many layers that you're going through. So when you're doing binding or you're doing thicker layers, you want to be sure that you increase that stitch length just a little bit to make up the difference for that. So let's go ahead and take a look. See, that's nice, neat top stitch along that edge. Same color of thread. I've got the same color on the front, on the back. Looks amazing. That corner looks fantastic right there. We'll go ahead and clip that little thread here in just a minute. Backing looks fantastic. It's going to hold up really, really well. T-shirt quilts are just a great way to be able to hang on to your memories. So send something over here to the quilting studio. I'd be happy to help you work out the system. I've got about, maybe 12 inches to go, and this one's going to be finished. Then I'll put up on the presentation wall, take some wonderful pictures and videos, and get it ready for Dawn to pick up. Have an amazing day, my friend.